This podcast may contain spoilers from across the entire Xena series, so please proceed with caution, because honestly, who knows what the hell's going to come out of my mouth. On that, I probably will say the occasional naughty word, but if you're cool with that, let's battle on. Hello and welcome back to Xena Warrior Commentary. It's me, Phil, Possible Prince X, partial. I've got so many names, and are we ready to jump into a very big episode? I'm excited. I'm nervous. And very, very curious about what I'm about to see again. Just a quick note that it is very windy where I am here in Melbourne today. And hopefully, it won't interrupt anything and it'll just sort of add to the drama of the episode. That's my hope. And I'll do my best to keep any sort of interference at a minimum. But I didn't want to push this one back because it's a big one and it's part of it. It's a two-parter. We need to know. This is what we've been waiting for. Season 3 is where the big stuff happens. So let's not muck around. Get yourself something to eat, a little drink, a blanket if you need it, and get ready to press play on Xena Season 3, Episode 6, The Debt, Part 1. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's 9 eyes. I'm ready for a nap. I actually am. I just had to get a massage. I hurt my shoulder and back just from being a bit too fit this week, apparently. I've been inspired by Xena, and so I had to get a massage, and I wanted to fall asleep on the table, even though it kind of hurt. It was like a good hurt. It was a whole thing. I reckon Xena would be able to fix my shoulder immediately. Where are you, Gabrielle? I'm ready for a cuddle. Probably have a little chat to a demon baby. Kiss. Just thinking about my evil baby. Oh, no walkers. Yeah, well, I am your girlfriend. Well, yeah, just wait till the end of this episode, Xena. Oh no. She's like, I know there's some good fighters about to hit me. Just as the fight's picking up, the wind is picking up. It's very exciting. Already there's something different about this episode. Like, just a vibe. Yeah, get him, Xena. She's enjoying it as always. She loves the challenge. I think she missed him on that last one, but oh well. Over you go anyway. It's quite a big fight. I don't remember it being this much. All right, now we're just showing off. She's like, don't make me get my shamrock. Oh, okay. Shit. I wasn't expecting that. She's like, I'm just going to kill you immediately. Did she say eat dirt? Oh, she knows what it means. Gabs is like, I want to go on holiday to China. Xena? Well. Kill them all! Kill them all! She asks it so nonchalantly. Just logically going up against a dragon. Whee! Yeah! Xena. 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 I wonder what's going to happen in this episode. I'm sure they're going to go to Chin and have a lovely time and just visit old friends, and no one will betray anyone or anything. I do sometimes wonder if you guys sing this now with me. Xena, Xena. We're going to have a whole choir doing it? Xena. Yeah, okay. Argo switching through the window, but then not there. Yes. Uh-huh. Well, I can actually, Gabrielle. Watch me. It is kind of unfair, Xena, even though Gabrielle's a huge liar who kept a demon baby alive. Xena doesn't know about that and probably should explain what's going on. It's not a murder, how dare you? Explain it to all of us, Xena. Give us a flashback. Yes. Are we zooming into a flashback? Oh, we remember. Hey, Xena's hot brother. Or Lucy's hot brother, I should say. Kill, 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 kill. Wee. Yay, vengeance. Wee. That might have been Callisto's family screaming somewhere in there. It's really so much more epic than anything we've seen so far. Rob was talking about in an interview how this was his idea of doing a Xena movie. Like that they'd wanted to do a feature but never could, so they kind of just did it here. And I mean, look at that. Ugh. These shots. When you watch it on its own, you don't realize how much bigger it is than as I've been doing, watching it slowly and watching the production build. I think sometimes when we do like a binge watch, we're just watching it, it's familiar, we know it all, and so we're just enjoying it. But to watch it with some distance is crazy. And you can see what they meant about making it filmic. Don't know why an arrow in the back would make you flip off backwards, but alright. Imagine watching Warrior Princess Tramp and then watching this. If that were the two episodes you'd seen, you'd be like, wait, what is happening in the show? Don't kill him, Xena. That's a bit mean. But I wanna. It's so fun. Look at that shot. She's so evil and she loves it. That's a lot of heads on a lot of spikes. Oh my god. She's so ready. That's what she says. So apparently that's meant to be the guy who was just begging. So we're meant to believe that Xena was like, nah, you go away, Bryce, and I'm going to hunt that guy down. Xena's like, I can't sit. I've got to do stuff. I reckon that was a Lucy edition. She is Xena. Oh my god. Also, we have to take into account that we're meeting Barias. I don't think we've seen him before. Hey, Ming Tian. She's like, I might have to kill you one day, little kid. Did Xena turn him into the evil guy? I feel like she did. Once again, Exner makes someone evil. Sure, whatever. Wonder what the kid's up to. I'll have to have a Google. He's probably my age now, actually, now that I think about it. I was probably about his age. I always wondered how she did that. Like, I don't see that she's got gappy teeth, but she must know how to do it. Wait a second. So I believe his name is Daniel Singh. I knew they were both named Daniel. Older and younger. Oh, sorry, no, he's the older. Okay. I was so confused because it says he's 50 years old. That must be the older one. So who played young Ming Tian? Don't you mention Sol and Gabrielle? That's 60 times, Gabs. But might I say, older Ming Tian, Daniel Singh is quite handsome. Okay, Daniel Lim is the younger. Oh yeah, by the way, they're banging on the horse. It's pretty full on for a PG rated program. I can't seem to see anything on the younger Ming Xian, unfortunately. I'll do some more research between now and part two and see if I can find, what he's up to now. Hey, Lemma. It's a nice outfit, very warm. Oh, we're in love. Immediately, we're in love. It's like, oh my god, I'm in love. Let's should we kiss underwater and fly a bit? Everyone's heard of you. Oh my god. She's like, do I have to? It's funny because I feel like, to Lao Ma, she's meeting Xena, and Xena almost comes across like Ulti, like kind of evil, like ah. And then later, of course, we'll meet Ulti, and Xena's merely a student at the time. You're getting a bit stoned there, X. Bit jelly, I reckon. Never got to finish that little horseback session, so she's feeling a little toey, I think. She's a married woman, Bryce. What are you doing? I never clicked. Oh my god. Is that meant to be a like, that's my piece of meat, as in Barias is the piece of meat? And she's like, I don't eat meat, as in I don't date men. Like, I obviously am married to a man because it's the, 2000 BC or something. But secretly, I'm kind of crushing on you, X. We're going to have a little kiss underwater, I reckon. I don't know if that was intentional, but I love it if it is. Yeah, I have a husband, remember? Damn, I don't think I realized the nuance here. Not just of her acting, but the lines. How much is being said? Oh, surprise! I'm gonna kill ya. More joy from Xena. Poor Argo having to go through the river. I mean, these shots are crazy. Don't spoil the ending, Cabs. It turns out she had superpowers. She kicked my ass. Oh, what's that? A log to your head? Bit of brush action. Boom, boom, boom. For anyone who's not remembering, the limp is because she'd had her legs broken. I feel like it wasn't present at the very beginning, but then she started to whip out the walking stick and so on. Magic. Oh, Jesus. Hmm. That might come back later. Should we kiss now? Is that what we should do? Nothing. I didn't do anything. I just was laying here and then she walked over. No, Kazina and I are too involved already. I mean, you can try. Oh, look at these shots. I don't think I've ever fully appreciated this episode. As a little kid, the subtlety gets lost, you know? Of course not. There's already so many good shots. Oh, Argo. Don't ruin their architecture, Xena. It's gone longer. Sometimes it's shorter, sometimes it's longer. Come on. Come with me. The scary lady. I would have loved it if they'd put the door back up just in time for her to break another one. Oh my god. Did Xena create noughts and crosses? Well, yeah. She's loving this so much. I wonder how they decided to make Xena this evil. You know what I mean? Like she's proper murderer, kill, evil, evil, evil. Uh, Even though there's still like a youthful sort of joy to her villainry. I think she's a lot more bad than we maybe ever imagined. You sort of think, oh, she's a bit of a bad girl. She did some kidnaps and maybe killed a couple of people. But no. She's putting people's heads on spikes and ransoming children and just letting people die for fun. One last kiss before I sell you. So don't hurt the crazy lady. Yeah, Gabs, I was bad. Bad girl. Yeah, no, he's gone. One of them. Ooh, there it is. And here is Gabrielle being real decisive, let's say. Go have a little chat with Ares, which we don't know about just yet. And I'll see you there, Xena. So many things happen in this one part. They must have worked their butts off in this episode. Your girlfriend. She's like, let me out. Remember when I tried to kill you, but let me out. I mean, the way she even changes how she talks. How very dare you? There's so many good shots. I don't know how I'm going to pick the episode cover. Let's kiss. Yeah, well, I'm an evil little shit, so I'm not gonna. It is interesting that we think, Ming Tian is this innocent little kid, but he's actually kind of a douche. Show it to us. Boom. Imagine if Gabrielle had seen this. She doesn't know this part, which is interesting because obviously we know what happens, but she actually doesn't know any of this side of things. So she goes based purely off of the prior stuff. Run, Xena, run! I don't think Xena's met Amazons yet, right? Which means she doesn't know all the tree stuff. Hey. And maybe some kissing. So don't worry. I'll calm him down. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'll go. I'll go. I feel enlightened and I'm going to leave now. Maybe we can have a bath and some kissing. I don't know. You don't just walk into someone else's big old castle and search it. Oh, hey, Xena. Apparently the water was full of carcinogens, which ain't good. So poor Lucy was in there for the whole day. So can't breathe now. I love that it's meant to be her giving her air, but really this is making out. This is a little Pamela Anderson hair fleek. Snap. That's right. She's like, let me out, stop talking. Oh, silly Xena, nearly drowning. Oh my god, look at this shot too. There's so many good ones. As I watch each episode, I'm looking for the picture that's going to be um, the cover, and sometimes, most of the time, it's pretty good. Like they stand out, but sometimes it's hard to find. This episode, there's too many to choose from. Is this Xena's first girlfriend bath? Oh, she did have Malila. They might have had a girlfriend bath. She's like, I'm feeling things I don't understand, but I like it. I like the hairbrushing. Oh my god, the way she's so uncomfortable. I'm gonna pop this in here, and then later you can probably kill someone with it. Stunning, of course. Oh, this is another great shot coming up. I mean, that's a cool shot, but it's coming up in a second. You all know the one, right? Here we go. Look at that. Fly. Wee. Up I go. I mean, she couldn't have done this in all the other episodes where she had to scale castles. This is maybe the first and only time we really see Xena going full assassin. Another fun shot. So good. I mean, even all of this. They didn't have to do all this, but they were like, we're going to make it so fun. Hey, birdies. Oh, bloody Gabrielle, get out of my head. Yes, absolutely. Oh, hey, Calippo. Quick flashback before I get on with things. And it's by killing Mingjun. Wee. Come on, steal yourself, Xena. Let's get killing. I mean, just the shots are crazy. I mean, as if they would need the beads, though. I wish she'd kind of done it. I'd love to see her actually go through with it. Oh my god. Xena is gagged. Oh, hey, Daniel. That's a nice knife, Xena. Oh, all right, Gabrielle. Just pretending you're all concerned. This was such a huge reveal when it's bloody Gabrielle in that bed. All right. What's interesting watching it now is one, I really take in so much more and appreciate it so much more. But also, well, because we know the story, we forget that Gabrielle doesn't know who the Green Dragon is when she chooses to go to Chin. So, without sort of giving away what happens later on as to how she got there, all she knows is that Xena's going there. She knows a bit of the background about Barias and Laomar, but she doesn't know who the Green Dragon is. Hang on, let's read this. No Frock Tarts were killed during the production of this motion picture, although they wish they had been. I assume that that's the costuming department. That's really funny. So yeah, like Gabrielle doesn't know that, Xena was hunted. She doesn't know the relationship with Laomar. She really doesn't know any of it. So it does, with that context, you do kind of understand a little bit better. Because I think, whenever I reflect on it, I know that the reason is, what Xena said to her about throwing away the last few years. And, also just Gabrielle's distaste for, bad girl Xena. But you also think it's mixed in with her knowing about how much Xena owes Laomar and all of that. But upon rewatching, okay, Gabrielle didn't know the full story. We know the full story because Xena tells us in her memories. um, but yeah, what a fantastic episode. I was nervous, honestly, coming into it because I know how beloved it is. And it was, not. I always enjoyed it and I always knew that there were iconic moments, but I don't think I ever fully was able to appreciate it because sometimes with these big episodes, they're really detailed and really subtle. You've got to be in the right mood to watch them. Sometimes you just want to pop on, Here She Comes Miss Amphipolis and just have a nice time and kind of escape into it. And maybe we're watching it as we're doing other things because we know it so well. But to stop and really have to pay attention and having gone through the episodes week by week to get to this point, as if I'm watching it in real time again, that really highlights the change. And the complexities and the layers and, the acting is awesome. And even looking at it as if it's a movie has made me look at it differently as well. Really understand it's really intentional. These shots really are so different because of course later on we get more big double episodes and more big risks. So you forget that they weren't always happening. That this is really the first time we get a big moment. So yeah, I'm very pleased with how I feel having watched part 1. So let's get into the scoring. I mean, thank goodness I enjoyed it so much because I think if I'd given it any less than a 10, people would be mad and come for me. So thankfully, it's fantastic. It's really still so strong. So many beautiful shots, so much wonderful acting. So it's getting a 10. And it's been a minute since I've given a 10. And I, more than anyone, am shocked that I'm giving it a 10. Just because, like I said, sometimes you forget. That sometimes people talk about certain episodes so much that you almost think, oh, maybe it's overrated. Maybe it's not as good as I remember. And sometimes you just go and, rewatch the easy favorites. But yeah, this is phenomenal. MVP is going to Lau Ma because I don't think I'd ever really appreciated just how, sort of silently strong she is. My crush, this will probably change next week when we learn more about the characters, but just at the very end there, when grown-up Ming Chen walks in, he's looking pretty schmick in his outfit. And at this point, we don't know, all that we know. So in this moment in time, I think it's okay. I have a crush on him. And looking at the actor now, I mean, he's aged like a fine wine. Very handsome man. Apparently he's in is it the New Zealand version of The Traitors? Yeah, interesting. I haven't watched that show, but I've heard a lot about it. Apparently he was in Power Rangers as well. But yeah, so he's the one who's 50. Older Ming Qian is now 50, and I got really confused when I was trying to see what young Ming Qian is up to now. I'm like, he surely can't be 50. Because I'm probably about the same age. Unfortunately, the name Daniel Lim is quite popular, and it looks like he's only done Xena and then something called Gong Gong in 2001. Daniel Lim, Xena now. I'm just seeing what I can find. I'm just curious. Okay, I found a guy, Daniel L, and he is from Auckland, so that could be him. But he doesn't really have any images. Oh yeah, there we go. No, I found him on LinkedIn. Oh, stop it. So he's from Auckland. I don't want to give all these details away. He's from Auckland, but he's been in Australia, in Melbourne, where I'm from, for some time. I think, hang on. I think maybe he has gone back to Auckland now, but sometimes he's in Melbourne. Either way, we should be friends and he can come on the podcast and tell me all about his life as that kid who was kidnapped by Xena. Okay, I think I found a photo of him now. He actually looks a little bit different as an adult than I'd pictured. But whereas I feel like the other Daniel Singh looks as I would imagine he would look. I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes you see someone, you're like, oh, you look like you, just older. Whereas Daniel Lim looks like he's changed quite a bit. Puberty does all kinds of things. But still very adorable and hopefully not evil in real life. I can't see much else about his time on Xena, but it is on his LinkedIn. So we love this. And happy to see he seems to be Doing well. Oh, is this an interview with him? Hang on a second. Yes, I think this is him. Hang on. There's an ad that I have to watch. Is it him? There's moments where I can see his younger self. He's doing work in like environmental stuff. I think this is him because I've gone to the LinkedIn. He's got Xena on there, but does environmental stuff. And then this is an interview about environment stuff. So I think it's him. But of course, he's a grown-up now. He's my age. Yeah. And it's weird because he's talking about stuff in Melbourne. Even though he's obviously an ancient Chin. I don't know what's happening. Can you imagine me going to one of these environmental things and go, oh, so speaking of the environment, Xena Warrior Princess, tell me all about the wildlife that was found in that forest where you were hunting Xena. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to stop now. But how cool. I'm glad that I found him. He doesn't appear to be acting anymore. But then Daniel Singh, we need to look at Daniel Singh here. I just remember they were Big Dan and Little Dan. That's why they stand out to me. Oh, I forget that older Ming Tian is in a few episodes of Xena. Some of which may not be as good as this one. Okay, no, he's still acting here and there. His last credit was Friends Like Her. I watched that. He was only in it 2 episodes. Okay. Interesting. See anything else I know? Bit of Power Rangers and things, but no, it looks like he works a little bit here and there. Either way, fabulous. What a great episode. We didn't have any joxer, so no helping or hindering. Do we hate anyone? You know what? I think I'm going to save the hate for next week. And for a rename, I am going to go with Sins of the Hunt, seeing as, Xena's obviously being hunted and she's doing a bunch of sins, but also Lao Su is Lao Ma's husband. No, Ming? Hang on. So there's Lao Su, which is, I believe, Ming Tian. No, fuck me. Okay. There's Lao Ma, and then Lao Su is her husband, and he's sick. Ming Tian is young Ming, and then what's Ming old? What's the dad's name? Ming something. Oh, Ming Su. I'm so is it Lao Su and Ming Su? Is that right? Okay, it's Ming Su and Lao Su, and then Ming Tian and Lao Ma. Okay, yeah, right. They're both the men, the adult, Su at the end. Right, okay. I never clicked to that. All right, well, I mean, I think I've covered this pretty thoroughly, and I know there's other podcasts that go really in depth into behind the scenes and all the wonderful features on the season 3 DVD set. So I'm sure you're all fully across The Debt Part 1, and we will come back next week for The Debt Part 2. Let's see if it lives up to Part 1. Until then, battle on.